Yeah.
Now, we do have some stuff to get to that we weren't able to get to during the main show, just because, again, who would have thought when you have 3 people on instead of 2 that it takes a little bit more time to get opinions out there about certain subjects and topics. But aside from the viewer questions, one of the things that got bumped from the main show that I was intrigued to get the answer from both of you, but I'll at least get it from you. We just passed the 44th anniversary of Slapshot being released, which in many people's opinion is the greatest hockey movie of all time. So first and foremost, your thoughts on Slapshot and what is, in your opinion, the greatest hockey movie ever made?
All right, so I'll never forget the first time I watched Slapshot, just because I'm sure, like, I've talked about this, like, I wasn't allowed to, like, watch The Simpsons growing up or anything like that. And one day my dad was just like, this was right after I started playing high school hockey. And my dad was like, oh, yeah, it's like you made the team. Like, awesome. He's like, you got to watch Slapshot now. And my dad had kind of forgotten about the content of Slapshot. And so we were watching this like in the family room. And my dad's name is Dirk. And my mom just, in the middle of us watching this, my mom just goes, Dirk, what is this trash? That's my favorite memory of Slapshot. So we turned it off. I finished the movie years later. My favorite hockey movie of all time is Goon. And I know there's like recency bias there or whatever, but Goon just gets my sense of humor on a certain level. I think best hockey content for comedy is still not Slapshot for me. I think that's Letterkenny. I think Letterkenny has some of the funniest hockey jokes you'll ever see or hear in your whole life. But Goon for me, not the sequel. That movie sucked. Goon for me is the best hockey movie of all time.
Yeah, I mean, Slapshot is fantastic. I mean, I can't. It was basically Goon before Goon in the way that it's just so quotable.
Oh yeah.
It really is fantastic. And I mean, some of the stuff might be,
I don't use a lot of those quotes anymore.
Yeah. I mean, I don't want to say anything. It's outdated in some ways, but I mean, as someone else who also loves Major League, like just the idea of, I do like the idea of like, there's just something about a comedy where it's like, hey, here are the players on the sports team who are just doing this to spite their ownership. Like it's tried and tested, and it's a great formula and results in great films. That said, I mean, the toughest...
And the Hanson brothers are iconic.
I mean, they are. Like, to this day, still, like, anytime they show up at an NHL game or whatever, it gets coverage. So, that said, favorite movie of all time is a tough one because there are some great ones. Honestly, for me, it is very much a dead heat between Goon and Miracle. For me, there's just something about Kurt Russell wearing a jacket that looks like he murdered a couch that just does it for me. And I mean, obviously, Goon.
What? There is.
Go ahead.
Oh no, go ahead. It's my point's not. My point doesn't matter. I can't even remember the name of the name of the movie. So go ahead.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Just Miracle is really a genuinely fantastic film, and I don't know. Depending on who you are, you might view it as propaganda, but I do think it is like just genuine. It is just genuinely an amazing film, and I mean, in terms of quotability, just some of the actors that they got as well.
I've never seen it.
You've never seen
I've
Miracle?
never seen Miracle.
Jesus, it's on Netflix. You need to change this. Like the fact that I forget who it was.
I'm trying to think of other good hockey movies.
Oh, like Mystery Alaska, Youngblood. I mean, people will name all the
Mystery. Okay, Mystery I have seen. I liked Mystery a lot. I haven't seen Youngblood, so I can't comment on that. But I feel like Youngblood's made for my sense of humor, even though it's not a comedy.
I haven't seen it in a long time, in fairness, but yeah, I mean, it's a dead heat. I'd say Slapshot's in the top 5 for me, maybe even the top 3 behind Goon and Miracle. But yeah, just one of those deals.
That's fair.
Where let's be honest, there's some good choices.
I think that's where it is now. Like, I think a lot of people will still argue with you that it's the best hockey movie of all time, but I think it's just because it was the best hockey movie at the time for a long time. And since then, we've had a lot of better ones.